All right, what's happening?
Okay, so this is Garrett. Garrett owns Ford Holsters.
Oh! Oh yeah, from his. I'm on the socials, so yeah, I get it.
You're now putting a face to the name.
Yep.
Put the face to the name.
Yep.
Yep. So this is what I do. I make all kinds of Kydex holster gear for everyday civilians and law enforcement professionals. So.
Very cool.
So what we've got here is we've seen a bunch of different tourniquet holsters made out of Kydex. Some of them are made in the U.S., but they're inconsistent, and then the ones that are consistent are kind of overpriced, and they're not made here. They're like $60, which sucks. So we were talking to Garrett, and Garrett's like, hey man, let me see what I can figure out here, and he came up with this awesome TQ mold that'll fit both a cat and a soft. And so this is pretty freaking sweet, if you ask me. And then something else he's doing is he's messing with doubles. And so here he's got the mag and the handcuff, which is really awesome.
That is super cool.
But then we were talking about doing a mag and a tourniquet. We've seen that be successful, as well as maybe doing a handcuff and a tourniquet. If you have like maybe a detective or something like that, somebody who's on the street but not in like, you know, their class A's, having some sort of something to stow your handcuff and then also stow a tourniquet, I think is going to be pretty important. We see majority of police officers will use a tourniquet before they use their second mag, and so having that as a priority is going to be huge. Something else that I really like here is the options for how you're going to attach the kit, or the holster rather, to your belt. And so you got 3 different options here, or 4 different options here rather. So this is a speed molly clip here, and so there's like a little lever on the bottom. All you do is you open that up, and then you can weave that through the molly and then close it like so. Super easy, way easier than like fooling with crappy molly. So I really like that option. This is a great paddle, and this paddle has the hooks, so it actually grabs your belt line. So that way when you draw your gun, you don't also draw your holster, because that's not what you're looking to do in that moment. You're not trying to show the bad guy your holster. He'll see it soon enough. Then this one right here, simple, super strong retention belt clip. I like these guys a lot. They have to have an upward flow though on this like keeper tab right here, otherwise they'll lose the belt. And so this is a pretty freaking good clip here, and then you can even see his logo right there. It's pretty sweet, Ford Holsters. And then the final one is the like speed buckle. There's a couple of companies that are doing this right now. First company I saw do this was Blackhawk. And they have a really good clip too.
That's what my husband has.
Yeah, we use those a lot on our belts. But basically all it happens is this like captures the belt, puts a good amount of pressure down, and then you lock it in place and then double lock it there, so it can't get out whatsoever, and this is just secured to the belt line. It's nice because as a guy who uses his belt a lot, I'm constantly switching shit out. So it's like, oh, I don't need this holster, I need this grenade pouch, or oh, I don't need that pouch, I need this radio pouch, or whatever it may be. And having tools to where you can quickly disconnect, right, and then put it on the belt and then adjust it is way better than I'm gonna sit for the next hour and a half and re-molly my entire belt. There's nothing more discouraging than that, really, in my opinion. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna test this for probably the next week or two, and basically just like, can we get it to break? You know, can I get it to fail super easily? Because if we don't get it to break, well, sweet, dude, that's a product. We're gonna take it to market for you guys. If I do get it to break, let's find the failure point. We'll fix the failure point for y'all, and then we'll take it to market.
And it's not just USA made, it's made literally like 15 minutes down the road.
Cameron, Oklahoma.
Yeah, this is local USA made, which is what we're trying to do here. Even like, you know, we talk to people for our leather pouches for the Forester and for the Woodsman. Like, those cows are from Texas. Like, it's not like those cows are like, we're not shipping that leather in from Europe or anything like that. Like, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Like, we're big into like supporting our local community and making sure we're building them up. So this is awesome, dude. I'm pumped to test these guys out and see what works and what doesn't. And I definitely think I'm gonna start running these holsters too.
Nice to meet you, Garrett.
Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for having me.